Good morning, children. So I hope you all are healthy and safe at home and you're preparing for your exams, right? So today we will start up with a new chapter, File Management and Introduction. So today I will just give you a brief introduction about the chapter. What is this chapter all about? So as the name tells you, this chapter is about file management. That means managing your files, taking care of your files or keeping them in such a way that you can find them easily and you can work on them easily. Right? So before we move on to the file management on computer, let's understand the importance of management in our life. Right? So before we start, let's start off with an example how you manage things at home. Right? So you're at home, you have kitchen, you have your bedroom, you have your study room, you have different storage area in your kitchen, bedroom and in your study room. So do you store clothes in kitchen? No. Do you store books in your bedroom? No. Do you store clothes in your study room, Almira? No. We have different storage spaces and different places to store some particular things. Like in the kitchen, you will only store the kitchen items. In your bedroom, Almira, you will store your clothes. And in your study room, you will store your books. Right. Now, we have managed all our storage at home in a way that it becomes easier for us to work. If everything related to kitchen is stored in a kitchen, then you don't have to run anywhere else, right? Whenever somebody is cooking, everything is available in the kitchen. So the work becomes easy. Now when you are getting ready, all your clothes, your accessories, your shoes are stored in your room, Almira. So you don't have to run anywhere. You get ready quickly when everything is stored together. And when you are studying or you want to make some drawing or you want to make some craft, all your things are available in the study room or your study table or the Almira that you have assigned for your books. So whenever you want to do something related to your studies, could be reading, writing, drawing or making crafts, you can easily get everything on your study table or at the place where your study room is, right? You get everything there. So it becomes easier for us to do things when we manage them correctly, right? So if you keep your books and your colors and your craft items and your clothes, everything together, will it be easier for you to work when you want to do some drawing? You will just be shuffling between clothes and things to find out your things, right? So we don't use our storage in that manner. Now similarly, do you keep your shoes and your clothes together? No. You keep your clothes separately and your shoes separately. In clothes also, if we have woolen clothes, we have daily wear clothes, we have party clothes, sometimes you keep them separately. So that whenever you want to get ready, if you're feeling cold, you want to wear something woolen, you know where your woolens are kept. You will take out your woolen clothes from there and wear. When you're getting ready for a party, you know where your party clothes are. They are not mixed with your daily clothes, right? So you simply look into that section where you have your party clothes and you get ready. So it becomes easier for us when we manage our things, right? So similarly, we have another example of a refrigerator. In a refrigerator, we have different sections. So the first section is to keep ice. It will, if you keep your food there, your food will also become ice. So that column is only for ice. Then you have the other storage area where you keep your cooked food or your raw food, right? And you have a section to keep your vegetables. If you keep your vegetables in the section which is assigned for ice, will it work? So we have managed all our things in the refrigerator to give us the best result, to help us manage our things. Now the other example, let's go to your school bag. Though you have not packed your school bag since a very long time, But when you pack your school bag and it has 3 pockets, what do you usually do? First pocket you keep all your books, second pocket you keep all your notebooks, and third pocket you keep your pencil box and your laptop. Right? So when any teacher comes to your class and she asks you to take out a book, you know you have to go to the first pocket, take out the book. And somebody tells you to take out a notebook, you know you have to go to the second pocket and take out your notebook from it. Right? So it becomes easier for us if we manage our things together and correctly. So every night you play, you see your timetable and you arrange your books. At home also you know what the timetable is for the next day and you arrange all your books and sit when your classes start. So whenever your classes are starting, you have all the books and notebooks ready. But if you don't keep them, if you don't arrange your books before your classes starts, what happens? After every class you are running to get the book or the notebook or the pencil and eraser. Right? Why? Because you have not managed them correctly. So managing our things correctly is very important. Now let's understand this with another example of a book. We have a book. In this book we have different chapters. We have different lessons. So we have lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson. Now if this is a book or any book that you have, do you have first lesson for math? Second lesson for English, and the third lesson for computer? Does it happen like this? No. In a book, you have lessons which are related to one subject. They all are related to one subject. So if I have a computer book, my lesson 1 will also be related to computer, lesson 2 will also be related to computer, and lesson 3 will also be related to computer. Right? So, we have managed to keep separate books, and in one book all the lessons are related to one subject. So, you know, if it is a computer period, you have to take out the computer book. If it's an English period, you have to take out the English book. If it is a math period, you have to take out the math book. Right? Everything is managed here. Right? So, if this is my folder, this computer book is my folder. And lesson 1 is related to computer is a file. Lesson 2, again it is file 2. File 1, file 2, file. We have different lessons related to computer. Okay? So this is how we manage the files on a computer also. Whenever you write some notes or make a drawing, you want to save your work so that you can open it later and work on it. So every work that you save on a computer is saved in a form of a file. And where you save it is very important. If you save it on the desktop and everything you are saving on the desktop, now after few days, if you want to find out one file, it will take a lot of time for you to find that file because you have not saved it properly. Right? So how do we manage our files on a computer is related to file management. There are few steps which are very important in managing your file on a computer. So what are those steps? The first thing is, first you have to create a file, whether it is a drawing file or a text file, whether it is in Notepad or in Paint. First thing is that you create a file. Once you have created this file, then what do you have to do? You have to save this file, right? Second thing is you save a now once you have saved it and you have closed it, next what do you want to do? You want to open that file again and work, right? The third thing is open a file. Right? And if you are able to open it with no time, without taking a lot of time in file management, these are the 3 steps: creating a file, saving a file, and opening a file. So if you are able to create a file correctly and save it at the right place, you will be able to open it quickly. You don't have to search for that file in your computer if you have saved it correctly at the right place. So in the previous chapter, we have already learned about creating a paint file, saving that file and opening it again. It is the same thing, right? So in the next class, we will learn in brief how to create a file, save a file and open a file. Alright children?